Gentlemen, welcome back. This is the YOLO cast today with Rifkin. Sadly without a partner, but that's okay. We'll carry on. We will carry on. I am of course casting for Base Trade TV, and the lovely tournament that we get to cover today is none other than the Acer Teamstory Cup. Now, you guys who may just be tuning in, oh god, go back to the end of Game 2. That's all I will say. I will try to avoid spoilers. Taeja is marvelous. But guys, welcome back, and spawning here in the upper left corner of the map, playing for Team Liquid, it is none other than the blue Terran player Taeja. And it's spawning in the lower right, representing Invictus Gaming, currently down 2 in this series, it is MacSed. Now as you can see here in the upper right, this is where we got the scoreboard between the two teams. For those who are unfamiliar with the format, oh my god, hang on, we'll talk about format in a sec. Taeja coming out of the base with an 11-11. Oh my goodness, guys, this is going to be a bit rough, I think is all I can really say to describe that. We'll see how this goes. MacSed can certainly hold this off. You typically don't see 11-11s versus Protoss, but of course it's become a little bit more popular lately. If you've been watching Korean casts, or if you've been watching QXE, you'll know precisely what I am referring to as I stumble over my words in this game now. MacSed, will he expect this out of Taeja? I don't think a lot of players would. I think a lot of players see Taeja is this ultimate macro Terran who could take you any day, anytime, anywhere, but perhaps not in Akalon Wastes. We'll see what happens. Probe will get up here. He'll see the lack of a depot, but that's not going to be surprising. Terran players don't put their depots at the ramps anymore, so it's going to be another like 3 seconds before he realizes, oh my god, I'm going to get 2 racks. Now, of course, if you've watched this, guys, the important thing behind this 2 racks for Taeja is getting the bunker up on the high ground. If he can't get that bunker up, MacSed should be able to hold this, and he should be able to win the game. But what you don't see is that second geyser coming down, because what we're not going to see is a rushed out mothership core with warp tech. He needs units on the field right now. Okay, here comes the first SCV. Going to scout 2 Marines to follow suit. Or sorry, 1 Marine. That's just the second SCV. Second Marine will be out here shortly. 1 Zealot can chase us around for a little bit, but of course the SCV is going to be a little bit annoying. Bunker is coming down, and MacSed needs to make sure this does not go up. If this bunker goes up, MacSed will lose this game, guys. Make no mistake. If the bunker gets shut down, it's the only way for MacSed to really stop this. Probes have been pulled, a very appropriate response to this panic moment. It's kind of like ZVT, guys. I'll explain that more in a second, but Probes are going to get this round off on the Marines here at the bottom of the ramp. Stuttering around, though. Taeja going to get some effective trades up, but the bunker goes up, and this is where it gets really problematic. MacSed's going to have a lot of trouble shutting this down. He needs to make sure none of the Marines get up here. Taeja calls the GG. Wow. I guess he pulled way too many SCVs, and we'll trade that out to MacSed. Yeah, only a couple left at home, so really quick, game 3. But that's okay. That's going to bring Jim and his team back into the series. Or not Jim, sorry, MacSed and his team back into the series, giving them a +1 on the board. Let's go ahead and refresh that up. And of course, if you guys were wondering, I was going to make a mention of 2 things here. First off, that was so quick. If you get the bunker up on the high ground, you get the high ground vision, which is really important. Taeja, the biggest scary thing though is he got zerged on. Now you sort of heard me stumble through a small reference into ZVT. This is because if you pull workers and chase the Marines down, you can kill them before they get into the bunker. Like, a lot of players think it's your regular 2 racks, and or isn't your regular 2 racks rather, but it effectively is. If you consider every way Zerg players shut that down, they shut it down before the necessity of spine callers, before Queen has to worry about doing damage to the bunker. But MacSed gonna bring his team back into this. I don't believe I can run ads. No, I can't. So guys, after a less than like 3-minute game. Well, I guess like 5 minutes of StarCraft time. We're going to have to see who comes up next for Team Liquid.